Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video of the Muff. Today, I want to talk about something that was quite interesting um that I found out is a picture of it. I believe it might be that. No, doesn't seem to want to work. Well, balls. Um, here we go. Is this? Um, yeah, that's the USS Cannon. Uh, it. I don't know what tier it is. I don't know the specs. I don't know anything. It's just I met it. Um, to be honest, from seeing the very uh slim gameplay that I saw, it's about like 5 minutes of gameplay that I saw this guy running around and whatnot. It just seems like your generic destroyer, unless there's a gimmick on it, maybe a speed boost or something. Like, is this going to be a premium? Is it a dev ship? Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Um, so we've got more unknown ships popping up. USS Cannon, we've got the German battleships, which again still sound quite terrible. We've got the USS Alaska, we've got the USS Constitution, we've got we've got loads of things. We've got the Tier 7 German heavy cruiser, which is garbage. And then we've got the Enterprise, which you know, my video on it, I said it seemed pretty overpowered, but a lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people disagree with me. You know, they've been saying it's horrifically underpowered, it's really bad, and it's either got the Tier 6 or the Tier 7 planes, which is even worse. I mean, I thought, oh, they're midway planes, but no, they're not. They are not midway planes, and I'm really shocked about that. They seem to be very easy to shoot down. They don't do a lot of damage. I've been hit by Enterprise, and they don't really do a lot of damage. The anti-submarine warfare planes are a complete joke. Um, the torpedoes seem alright. Honestly, she just doesn't seem good. But anyway, the Constitution. I haven't seen the Constitution in the game yet. I think it's still being modelled. Um, Same with the Alaska. I haven't seen an Alaska yet. I haven't seen any German battleships. Um, but yeah, this is, if I could just zoom in. Now, if we look here, that looks like a gun turret there. If we zoom out a bit, my feeling is this is probably a mid-tier destroyer. Like, this is obviously tier 7 and above. It could be like a tier 6 or whatnot. But it doesn't seem that quick. The smoke lasts for a relatively long time. It's not the longest lasting smoke. Um, the guns, ah, I don't know. I don't know about the guns because I wasn't focusing on the guns. I was just focusing on the ship itself. Um, the destroyers seem ridiculous. Not destroyers, the torpedoes. Sorry, I do apologize. The torpedoes seem ridiculous. I mean, you know, there's a full health Tozer and completely obliterated the Tozer. Obviously, he's been smacked by other teammates, but the torpedoes did most of the job. And it just seems like your conventional high-tier destroyer, unit USN destroyer torpedoes. Um, so, and also by the sounds of it, there could be um some more remodeling. It was very, 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 very vague, but um, there could be um rebalancing. I don't know. Don't know. Honestly, I don't think there will be any rebalancing. Um, I would like to see the Yamato in the game. Obviously, the team or the devs don't really want to add in a ship which has absurd amounts of AA. Shikishima or Yashima or what do you want to call it? Shikishima sounds better. That could that could be an interesting introduction because it's not exactly Yamato. Um, it's got Horigamo turrets for secondaries, for dual purpose secondaries, which is shockingly good. Honestly, I think that there needs to be more ships in the game which has not this silly, you know, manual dual purpose thing where you swap the secondaries from AA to secondaries. I think there needs to be more automatic. But only give that to the higher tiers, like the tier 7 and above. Because it would be a bit silly to add in like a tier 9 or tier 10 and then give it like manual secondaries, which sounds weird. Um, so we've got this in testing. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about this, but if I get smacked across the hand by one of the devs saying, "Please take this video down. You're not allowed to have this video up," then yeah. But if this video doesn't get taken down and whatnot, then I don't know really. Um, but I am trying to be careful with what I say in videos. I don't want to say anything which could upset the devs. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, say too much. Um, no, I don't have. I don't. I'm not, being leaked information from the devs. I'm not. I don't have any connection with the devs, or anything like that. But yeah, this seems interesting. It seems like a mid to high tier destroyer. Um, it looks really nice. I do like the look of it. You know, it just looks like a nice ship. Um, Honestly, I can't wait for the Constitution. I can't wait for the Alaska. The Alaska, because this is tier 9, I don't really see them added in a premium tier 9. I know I said in my past videos, oh, the Alaska most likely will be a tier 9 premium, but now I'm thinking, well, is it really? Is it really going to be a high tier premium? In Naval 1918, we did see ridiculously high tier premium ships. But honestly, I don't see them basically giving people baby Iowa. I don't see that at all. The Constitution is basically just a really quick Colorado with basically no armor. Um, which kind of sounds overpowered, but because of the Colorado's guns are not best. They are actually quite bad. Um, Saying that they're quite bad, um, they're not overly bad. They are better than the Japanese, the Nagato. I despise the Nagato. I despise it a lot. It's got pretty horrendous guns. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the guns, but every time I try and use AP, it always bounces. it always bounces, even though, a ship is like, nearly full broadside on, it's gonna bounce. Like the AP is just it's I'm not gonna call it trash because you can completely dumpster cruisers, but battleships you do struggle against. Also the Tozer, I do have the Tozer or the Torza. Um, it's it's disappointing. It's a disappointing tier 8. The South Dakota is just a far better ship. It's so much better. So much better. It's got better armor, it's got better guns, it's got better secondaries, it's got better AA, it's just a better ship. I feel like the Japanese are a bit underwhelming and they need a bit of like probably like a bit of buffing or whatnot. Maybe make the Japanese more accurate than the Americans, or maybe give them a gimmick or something like that. I would honestly love the developers to, try and like add in maybe like a speed boost or something like how they do repair, where it repairs your health over time. Maybe they can add in like a speed boost where you activate it and for like say 90 seconds or 60 seconds or whatnot, you can go 10% quicker or 15% quicker or 5% quicker or 8% quicker. Make it like that. Or maybe give it like surveillance radar where you can actually spot enemies which are unspotted. That would be interesting. Or maybe hydroacoustic search so you can have, even though submarines are, underwater, if they are within range of say 5 kilometers, you activate your hydroacoustic search, bam, you spot them, and you keep them spotted for about 20 seconds. That could give destroyers a chance to get over there and just completely dumpster submarines. Because right now, there really is not a counter against submarines. I mean, the ASW aircraft, uh, they're good, but they are so difficult to land a really good strike. To land a really, really good strike. Um, I know it may sound stupid, but there needs to be another kind of counter to submarines. Maybe give, cruisers, light cruisers and heavy cruisers, give them the ability to drop depth charges as well. Maybe give certain battleships your chances to drop depth charges. Um, but yeah, a lot of things really. A lot of things which are unconfirmed. A lot of things. I'm not going to say, oh, this is confirmed or that confirmed. I'm not going to say that at all because I don't want to get in trouble with the devs because I don't want to get in trouble with the devs. I love this game so much. It's good. It's a good game. I still have problems with it. There are still problems with the game. There's always going to be problems with a game. A game is not going to be, 100% perfect. It never will be. But it's definitely an improvement to what it used to be. Um, yes, when you get a tier 7, you are going to get dumpstered by tier 10 carriers. But hopefully, the developers will make a separate server for tier 10. Um, a lot of people said, oh, well, that'll make tier 10 dead, and that'll make, tier 9, tier 8, tier 7 dead. But would it really? I mean, a lot of people have tier 10s. A lot of people have tier 10s. I don't have tier 10 yet, but I'm close to getting my first tier 9. And honestly, you know, uh, you know, banning tier 10s from tier 9 and 8 and 7, um, that would drastically improve the matchmaking for high tier. You have like low tier, medium tier, high tier, and probably extreme tier for tier 10. Um, but once you're tier 10, then you could probably use a tier 7 against tier 10s. It's it could work that way. I'm not totally sure. But hey. So I will try. I will definitely try not to get on the bad books of the developers. Because that would be extremely bad. The developers they're doing good. They are doing good. Um, I haven't been able to get in contact with them yet. I've only got in contacted with Omni. He's the Naval 1918 developer. Um, and from the sounds of it, they've completely abandoned Naval 1918, except Omni. Um, which it would be cool to have Omni move over to Naval 1945. And because Omni, he's cool. He's a cool guy. Um, not sure if he's sticking with Naval 1918 because he wants to, or because they need somebody there. Um, but yeah. Um, so we will see. I know this has been a bit of an empty video, but I'm exhausted. I've been suffering from a headache for like 2 hours. Um, I'm not really feeling well and whatnot. But I will definitely probably do a video or whatnot. But if you did watch this far to the end of the video, don't forget to drop by the Discord. We do War Thunder, we do water tanks, water warships, we do naval, um, things like that. Just to, you know, keep people active, really, active in the server. Um, we are constantly changing the rules to make not the rules super strict because we don't want to do that. Because the stricter you make the rules, the more chance you have to kill that server. We don't want to do that. But at the same time, we don't want to make the rules too relaxed. And hopefully my my moderators or my second in commands can understand this. And my second in commands is Warsaw Pact. He's awesome. And Hyper, he's awesome as well. They're both amazing. Um, and hopefully we can get more people in the server. So I will see you guys later. Peace.